metal hum is fading, sinking deep into the concrete floor. 12:47, the digital clock flickers red, then settles into a steady lonely pulse. My shadow stretches thin across the yellow line, reaching for tracks that lead to nowhere now. The wind is a ghost, pulling at the hem of my coat, whispering secrets I forgot how to hear. I can hear the high-pitched whine of the overhead lights, that buzzing electricity that sounds like a headache in a memory all at once. My breath is a soft cloud, disappearing before I can even leave a mark on the air. There is no one else, just the vending machine humming a low electric blues in the corner, glowing neon blue against the gray pillars. I press my palms into my pockets, feeling the cold keys and the silence of my phone. It's funny how the world feels twice as large when there's nobody left to fill the space. The steel rails are silver veins under the moonless roof, cold, and I'm moving, waiting for a morning that feels a lifetime away. I'm not waiting for a train anymore, I'm just waiting for the silence to stop being so loud. Every small sound, a distant siren, the click and relay, the rustle of a stray paper, it all echoes bouncing off the ties until it hits me right in the chest. In the silence of the platform after the last light fades, I'm caught between the echoes and the choices that I made. The tracks are empty rivers, the blue lights turning gray, just a lo-fi heartbeat drifting, washing the night away. It's just a silence now, no more tracks to follow home, finding peace in the static, standing here all alone. I take a seat on the plastic bench, the kind that's designed to keep you from staying too long. It's freezing, I watch the dust motes dance in the cone of a single spotlight, drifting like tiny stars in a dark urban galaxy. I wonder where everyone went, the tired salarymen, the laughing couples, the people were somewhere they had to be. I chose to stay, I chose this moment of suspended animation where the clocks don't matter and the city stops breathing for a second. The advertisements on the walls are peeling at the corner, smiling faces selling things I don't need, looking slightly haunted in the dim light. I close my eyes and I can still feel the vibration of the train that left 10 minutes ago, a phantom rhythm under my feet. The silence isn't empty, it's heavy, it's filled with all the words I didn't say today and all the things I'm too tired to think about tomorrow. My heartbeat is the only metronome I have left. I pull my collar up to center rain and damn stone filling my lungs. It's a bitter kind of comfort knowing that for right now the world has no expectations of me. I am just a silhouette on a platform, a glitch in the schedule, a quiet note held too long in the song that's already ended. The stairs are shadows leading up to a world that's still moving, but down here time's just a suggestion. In the silence of the platform after the last light fades, I'm caught between the echoes and the choices that I made. The tracks are empty rivers, the blue lights turning gray, just a lo-fi heartbeat drifting, washing the night away. Yeah, it's just the silence now, no more tracks to follow home, finding peace in the static, standing here all alone. Outside, the sky is a bruised shade of violet, dragging its feet across the pavement, keeping silent. The neon sign above the door flickers in the haze. Open 24 hours, a sanctuary for the lonely days. I drop a silver coin, hear it echo through the steel. The cold metal vibration is the only thing I feel. 1 click, 2 clicks, the water starts to flow, washing away the places where we used to go. I'm sitting on a plastic chair, the color of a faded dream, watching the bubbles rise, a slow and steady stream. My reflection in the glass is distorted by the heat, while the rhythm of the wipe is echoes from the street. I got a paper cup of coffee, bitter and lukewarm, finding a strange kind of comfort in the middle of the storm. The smell of cheap detergent and the scent of coming rain, trying to find a fabric soft and not a doggy edge of pain. Just a cycle of the cotton, just the rotation of the soul, trying to make these tattered pieces feel a little whole. Spinning in circles, round and round we go, like the rain against the window, moving fast and moving slow. We're just tumbling in the shadows, waiting for the light to dry, underneath the heavy curtains of a weeping city sky. Yeah, it's a blue cycle, rinsing out the gray. Waiting for the stormy weather just to drift away. Just let it drift. Let it wash away. The dryer's humming the melody in a low frequency hum, counting down the minutes until the numbness starts to come. 40 minutes on the timer, glowing red against the dark. Outside the lightning's trying to find a place to leave a spark, but in here it's static, it's the scent of lavender and dust, rebuilding the heart that's been gathered in the rust. I see a straight thread hanging from a shirt you used to wear. I think about the way the wind used to tangle up your hair, but the drum is turning over and the memory starts to blur, like a Polaroid left in the rain, becoming what we were. The heat is rising now, pressing soft against the glass, watching the ghosts of the weekend silently pass. I don't need the answers, I don't need the why, I just need the rippling motion of the world spinning by. The condensation stripping like tears I haven't shed, instead of all the heavy words that we left unsaid. Just another load of laundry, just another rainy night, looking for the warmth until the morning brings the light. In circles, round and round we go, like the rain against the window, moving fast and moving slow. We're just tumbling in the shadows, waiting for the light to dry, underneath the heavy curtains of a weeping city sky. Yeah, it's a blue cycle, rinsing out the gray. Waiting for the stormy weather just to drift away. The rain is letting up, but the streets are still damp. Flicker of a street lamp, shadow of a ramp. Warm clothes in a basket, pressed against my chest. A temporary peace, a momentary rest. Blue cycle, just to wash and dry. Clock on the dashboard is frozen in a digital hum. 2 a.m. bleeding into the fabric of the seat outside. The world is a blur of charcoal and ink, but here come the lights. One by one they start to bloom. Those heavy hanging orbs of sodium vapor, casting a rhythmic gold across the steering wheel. It's a pulse, isn't it? A heartbeat made of electricity and gas, flickering just enough to remind me I'm still moving, even if I don't know where the exit leads. I watch the shadows dance across my knuckles. First a deep amber, then a fading honey, then back to the darkness of the cabin. It's like a metronome for the lonely. The tires sing a low, constant note against the asphalt. A friction that feels like a whisper I can't quite understand. I remember how you used to lean your head against the glass right here. The orange light would catch the edges of your hair, turning every strand into a copper wire, glowing for a split second before the dark would claim it. Now it's just me and the sequence. The overhead lamps are like silent ghosts standing guard over a road that never seems to end. The air from the vents is cool, smelling of old coffee and the metallic scent of the night. I'm not chasing anything tonight, I'm just letting the color wash over me. Over and over. Every 3 seconds a flash of orange, every 3 seconds a memory. I thought I'd left at the last toll booth. The lines on the road are white stitches holding the world together, but the light is what keeps me awake. It's a warm tint on a cold reality. In the amber glow, with just silhouettes drifting through the haze. These orange lights, they paint the windshield in 1,000 different ways. No words are needed when the rhythm of the road is all we have to say. Just a flicker in the rear view, watching the city fade to gray. We're caught in the sodium rain, washing the salt from the pain. Just keep the engine humming under the orange, under the gold. A story told in flashes before the night gets old. Just you, me, and the amber pose. There's a specific kind of silence that only exists at 80 miles per hour. It's loud, but it's hollow. The radio is playing something slow, something with too much reverb, and it blends into the flicker of the lamps outside. I see the signs passing by. Exit 14, exit 15, aims of places I've never been. Places where people are sleeping under normal white lights, dreaming normal dreams. But out here on the elevated track, the world is tinted, everything is sepia. It's like driving through an old photograph that hasn't quite finished developing. I think about the way the light hits the empty passenger seat. It looks so heavy, that orange glow, it sits there like a physical weight, filling the space where your hand used to rest. I reach out just for a second, and my fingers pass through the beam. It's warm to the eye, but cold to the touch. That's the trick of the highway, isn't it? It promises a destination, but it only gives you the transition. It promises warmth with its color, but the wind outside is biting through the steel. I'm counting the pillars now, each one is a milestone of something I've lost. The orange light catches a scratch on the glass, a tiny imperfection that looks like a shooting star when the angle is just right. It's funny how the things we ignore in the daylight become the only things we see at night. The way the dust on the dash glows like gold dust, the way the reflection in my own eyes looks like strangers in the glass. I'm just a passenger in my own life tonight, guided by a string of artificial suns hanging from rusted poles. No moon, no stars, just the sodium vapor bleeding into the atmosphere, turning the sky into a bruise of purple and burnt orange. In the amber glow, with just silhouettes drifting through the haze. These orange lights, they paint the windshield in 1,000 different ways. No words are needed when the rhythm of the road is all we have to say. Just a flicker in the rear view, watching the city fade to gray. We're caught in the sodium rain, washing the salt from the pain. Just keep the engine humming under the orange, under the gold. A story told in flashes before the night gets old. Just you, me, and the amber pulse. The screen glows gray, a ghost in the corner of the room. I'm breathing in the dust, exhaling all this heavy gloom. My sneakers hit the floorboards, a rhythm soft and slow. The ceiling's getting lower, I think it's time to go. Slide the lock, the cold air bites my silvering skin. The silence of the hallway is where the night begins. Down 3 flights of stairs, the elevator's out of breath. The shadow on the pavement is playing tag with death. Not really though, just feeling a little light and hollow. Looking for a path that the moon forgot to follow. The asphalt is still radiating the ghost of today's heat. Just me and the stray cats claiming the middle of the street. My hoodie's pulled up high, a fortress made of cotton. Thinking about the words and the things I long forgotten. The hum of the vending machine is the only song I know. 4 blocks to the corner, nowhere else for me to go. Wrapped in the neon blue, humming with the static. My heart beats out of tune, feeling cinematic. Just a midnight walk to the glowing glass door, searching for something I don't need anymore. Fluorescent sanctuary, white lights on the floor. I'm just a silhouette drifting past the shore. Yeah, we're all just ghosts in the 24-hour light, chasing the feeling of being alright, just for the night. The automatic chime rings a digital only hello. The air is sterile here, everything's in slow-mo. Rows of colorful wrappers, frozen meals in a line. I'm staring at the drinks, wasting a little more time. The clerk is looking down, his soul is miles away. We're both just counting now until the break of day. I pick a plastic bottle, the condensation feels cold. A momentary comfort, or so I have been told. No words are exchanged, just the beep of the machine. A transactional dance, if you know what that means. Step back into the dark, the sliding doors hit shut. The cold breeze in my lungs are sharp and sudden. Cut the walk back, feels longer. The shadows grow tall. I'm listening to the city, waiting for the fall. Ice cubes rattling against the plastic and the glass. Watching the empty taxis and the memories pass. Almost home now, the street lights are blinking tired eyes. The world is still sleeping under these electric skies. Wrapped in the neon blue, humming with the static. My heart beats out of tune, feeling cinematic. Just a midnight walk to the glowing glass door, searching for something I don't need anymore. Fluorescent sanctuary, bright lights on the floor. I'm just a silhouette drifting past the shore. Yeah, we're all just ghosts in the 24-hour light, chasing the feeling of being alright, just for the night. Just for the night, just for the night. Sunlight filters through the linen curtains, carving out a dusty path across the hardwood floor. It's that specific hour, somewhere between the morning's regret and the afternoon surrender. I'm sitting in the chair you used to hate, the one with the spring that always catches on your sweater. On the side table, the ceramic mug sits like a forgotten monument. The steam stopped rising 20 minutes ago, or maybe it was an hour. I didn't notice the transition. The liquid inside is dark, a stagnant pool of obsidian reflecting the ceiling fan's slow rhythmic rotation. It's bitter now, I know it's bitter without even tasting it. The oil has formed a faint, shimmering film on the surface, a map of nowhere. Beside it lies the paperback. The spine is cracked in 3 places, a topography of how many times I've tried to get past the same chapter. Page 142. The corner is tucked down, a tiny white triangle marking the exact sentence where my mind drifted away. The ink is static, the characters in the story are frozen in a moment of crisis, waiting for me to turn the page so they can breathe again. but I've left them hanging in the silence. The paper smells like old libraries and a hint of vanilla, a scent that shouldn't feel this heavy. I trace the edge of the cover with my thumb, feeling the texture of the matte finish, the way the fibers are starting to fray at the edges. Time is moving outside, I hear a car door slam, a distant siren, the hum of the neighbor's lawnmower. But inside this room, everything is anchored by that half-read book and that cold forgotten cup. It's a quiet kind of stagnation. Half-read stories in a coffee gone cold, traces of secrets that never get told. The bookmark is holding a ghost of a thought in the hollow of moments that silence is called. We're stuck in the margins, the ink's running dry under the weight of a pale gray sky. Just a chapter unfinished, a sip left behind, tangled in shadows I can't quite unwind. There's a ring on the wood now, a pale circle where the moisture escaped the bottom of the mug. It's a permanent scar, a reminder that I stayed here too long, doing nothing. I think about the words I read 5 minutes ago, but they won't stick. They're like water on glass, sliding down without leaving a trace. The protagonist was looking for something to keep, a person, a reason to stay. And I found myself wondering if they ever found it, or if they're just as stuck as the porcelain handle in my grip. The coffee is room temperature now, an uncomfortable medium that doesn't warm the hands, awake the senses. I take a sip anyway, it's flat. The acidity hits the back of my throat, a sharp contrast to the soft velvet gloom of the room. I look at the bookmark again, it's an old train ticket. The day faded until it's just a blur of purple ink, a journey I took or intended to take. It's funny how we use pieces of the past to hold our place in the present, even when the present feels like a loop. The shadows have stretched now, reaching for the legs of the table, turning the amber light into a bruised purple. I could finish the chapter, I could stand up and pull the dregs down the sink, watch the brown liquid swirl into the silver drain and vanish. I could start a new pot, listen to the hiss and gurgle of the water, wait for the steam to return. But there's a comfort in this incompletion. As long as the book stays open, the ending hasn't happened yet. As long as the cup is full, the day isn't over. I'm just a witness to the stillness, a ghost in the middle of a sentence, hovering between the bitter taste of the grounds and the unfinished promise of the next page. Half-read stories and a coffee gone cold, traces of secrets that never get told. The bookmark is holding a ghost of a thought in the hollow of moments that silence is caught. We're stuck in the margins, the ink's running dry under the weight of a pale gray sky. Just a chapter unfinished, a sip left behind, tangled in shadows I can't quite unwind. Yeah. The sun doesn't act this morning. It just slides through the gaps in the blinds, drawing long, jagged lines across the hardwood floor. 8:30. The world outside is a muted watercolor, but inside everything feels heavy, like I'm underwater. I stare at the ceiling for a while, watching the dust motes dance in the golden haze. Tiny worlds colliding in the silence. The sheets are cold on the right side. It's been weeks, but the habit of reaching out hasn't left my fingertips yet. I eventually pull myself up, the gravity of the room pulling at my shoulders. My footsteps are quiet, almost apologetic, as I walk toward the kitchen. No coffee yet, just a glass pitcher waiting by the sink. I turn the handle just a little and watch the water swirl, clear and honest. It's the only thing that feels certain today. I walk to the corner where the green lives, they've been waiting. The soil is dry, a pale gray that looks the way I feel. I drops hit the glass and the sound of the first few drops hitting the earth is the loudest thing in the house. It's a soft rhythmic patter, the sound of something thirsty finally being found. Slow drip, Sunday morning blue, just the shadows in the morning dew. I'm giving life to the leaves on the sill, while the rest of my world is standing still. Don't say a word, let the silence bloom, chasing the ghosts from every room. One drop for the heart, one for the pain, waiting for the sun through the window pane. Just a little more water, just a little more time. Everything's quiet, everything's fine. There's a new leaf on the fern, a tiny curled fist, a neon green is brave. I think growing in a room that feels like a museum of things that didn't last. I remember how you used to handle the spray bottle mist in the air until the whole corner smelled like a rainforest. You said they could hear us. I wonder if they can hear the silence now. It's thick like velvet pressing against the glass. I move to the monster by the window. The light hits the water droplets, turning them into tiny diamonds that slip and slide down the waxy surface. I watch one fall, it takes forever to reach the bottom. I find myself holding my breath, waiting for the impact outside. A car starts, someone is going somewhere, someone is laughing, but here the clock is just a suggestion. I'm just a person with a glass of water, trying to remember how to take care of something. Maybe if I keep them alive, the rest of it won't feel so empty. The soil turns dark, rich and deep. It drinks until it can't hold anymore, and for a second the air feels cooler. I touch a leaf, cold and smooth, and I think I feel a heartbeat. Or maybe it's just my own, finally finding a rhythm in the quiet. Slow drip, Sunday morning blue, just the shadows in the morning dew. I'm giving life to the leaves on the sill, while the rest of my world is standing still. Don't say a word, let the silence bloom, chasing the ghosts from every room. One drop for the heart, one for the pain, waiting for the sun through the window pane. Just a little more water, just a little more time. Everything's quiet, everything's fine. The hum of the machine is the only thing speaking in this room right now. It's a low, steady vibration, a mechanical heartbeat that fills the gaps between my breaths. I reach out and touch the plastic casing. It's warm, almost feverish, breathing out a scent of hot dust and old electricity. The lens cuts a sharp triangle through the dark, a solid beam of light, where a million tiny dust motes are dancing like ghosts caught in a spotlight. They don't know where they're going, and honestly neither do I. We're just drifting in the glow on the wall. The countdown starts, 5, 4, 3. The numbers are scratched, flickering with the jitter that makes my chest feel tight. Then the silver screen opens up, it's a world of high contrast, all deep velvets and bright burning whites. There's no color here, just shades of gray that feel more real than the neon outside my window. I see a city from 80 years ago, rain slicking the pavement, people walking with a purpose. I can't quite remember how to feel. The film grain is heavy like a veil of static between me and the truth. Every pop and crackle on the audio track sounds like a secret being whispered and then immediately forgotten. I'm sitting here, eyes fixed on the shadows, wondering if the people in the frames ever knew they'd end up as a light on a lonely wall in 2026. Rewind the reel, let the light burn through the haze. We're just flickering shadows and slow dance in the dark, waiting for the ending, waiting for the final spark. The protagonist is standing by a window, staring at a horizon that doesn't exist anymore. The way the light catches the smoke from a cigarette, it's a slow curling ribbon of white that looks like silk. I find myself reaching for a glass, it's been empty for an hour. My fingers grazing the cold condensation. It's quiet, too quiet. Even the soundtrack is just a distant piano, out of tune and echoing as if it's playing from the bottom of a well. The frames jump occasionally, a sudden skip in time that leaves me breathless. A missed look, a lost word, a moment swallowed by a tear in the cellulose. I wonder if we're any different if someone's watching our highlights, skipping the parts where we just sit in silence, waiting for something to happen. The projector is getting louder now, we're click, click, click. That mirrors the clock on the wall. The two sounds are fighting for my attention. The past and the present collided in this small space. The actress on the screen smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. She knows the reel is burning thin, she knows the white light is coming. I pull the blanket tight up around my shoulders, feeling the chill of the air conditioner cutting through the warmth of the lamp. The shadows on my wall are stretching longer, merging with the shadows of the film until I can't tell where the movie ends and my own begins. It's a beautiful kind of lonely, a curated sadness that fits perfectly over the lo-fi beat looping in my head. Rewind the reel, let the light burn through the haze. We're just flickering shadows in a monochrome maze. The whirring of the fans, the rhythm of the night. Caught in the grain, losing sleep to the silver light. Don't speak, don't speak, don't speak too loud. Don't break the silence scene. We're living our lives on a makeshift screen. Just a soft glow, just a slow dance in the dark, waiting for the ending, waiting for the final spark. The glass goes dark, a sudden weight lifted from the palm of my hand. I lay it face down on the mahogany surface, watching the last flicker of blue light dissolve into the shadows of the room. The silence doesn't just arrive, it settles thick and heavy like velvet curtains falling over a stage after the final act. For hours that small screen was a window to 1,000 worlds, a chorus of voices demanding a sliver of my attention. But now it's just a cold rectangle of obsidian. I lean back, the fabric of the sofa cool against my skin, and listen to the house breathe. There's a low hum from the refrigerator in the kitchen, a rhythmic ticking from the clock on the wall that I usually never notice. In the distant, muffled sound of a car passing on the wet pavement outside. Without the constant vibration against my thigh, the air feels different, thinner, yet more real. My eyes adjust to the dimness, tracing the silver lines of moonlight that filter through the half-closed blinds, casting a ladder of ghosts across the floorboards. I'm not waiting for a ping, I'm not bracing for a buzz. I am just here, sitting in the hollow of the midnight hour, letting the static in my head slowly fade into a soft gray frequency. Off the grid, beneath the indigo sky, where the ghosts in the machine finally go to die. No more scrolling through the echoes of somebody else's life, no more sharp edges of a digital knife. Just the rhythm of my breath, slow and steady in the dark, finding a little bit of peace, a tiny glowing spark. I disconnected the wires, I've silenced the tone, finally comfortable just being here alone. No notifications, no ghosts on the screen, just the quiet spaces somewhere in between. The world is still spinning, but I've stepped off the track, letting the weight of the day slide right off my back. The shadows of the houseplants stretch long and jagged against the far wall, looking like strange silent watchers in the corner of my eye. I reach for the glass of water on the side table. The condensation dampening my fingertips, a physical sensation that feels sharper now that the digital world has been muted. I wonder for a fleeting second who might be trying to reach me, who is sending a thought through the ether, only to have it bounce off my wall of silence. But the thought doesn't linger, it drifts away like smoke from a candle recently extinguished. There is a profound luxury in being unreachable, a quiet rebellion in refusing to be seen. The city lights outside create a hazy orange glow against the horizon, but in here it's all monochrome and soft edges. I find myself tracing the patterns on my own palms, noticing the small details I usually overlook while my thumb is busy sweeping across the screen. My mind begins to wander without a map, drifting through memories that don't have hashtags and feelings that don't need a caption. The pressure to react has evaporated, replaced by the simple, heavy reality of the present moment. The night is no longer a backdrop for a feed, it is a room I am living in. Off the grid beneath the indigo sky, where the ghosts in the machine finally go to die. No more scrolling through the echoes of somebody else's life, no more sharp edges of a digital night, just the rhythm of my breath, slow and steady in the dark, finding a little bit of peace, a tiny glowing spark. Disconnected the wires, I've silenced the tone, finally comfortable just being here alone. No notifications, no ghosts on the screen, just the quiet spaces somewhere in between. The world is still spinning, but I've stepped off the track, letting the weight of the day slide right off my back. Found it tucked away behind the vinyls and the dust, a plastic ghost of a summer that we left to rust. It's heavy with the weight of 24 frames, silent whispers of shadows and forgotten names. The wheel clicks under my thumb, a mechanical sigh, rewinding the moments that we let pass us by. I remember the salt on your skin, or maybe I don't. The lens saw the truth that my memory won't. It's a cheap little box held together by tape, a physical window with static escape. We were chasing the sun until the sky turned blue, capturing pieces of me and pieces of you. But the counter is stuck on 17, somewhere between what was and what might have been. I can feel the tension in the spring, the coil, the heat, like the rhythm of the rain on a midnight street. I'm holding the light that we haven't let out, a tiny container of certainty and doubt. The plastic is cold, but the contents are warm, a quiet archive of a gathering storm. I don't need a screen to see where we went wrong, I can feel it in the clicks dragging along. Just a palm-sized secret in a cardboard shell, stories that the chemicals are waiting to tell. Undeveloped, sitting in the dark, a frozen flicker, a dormant spark. I'm scared at the light, scared at the grain, scared that the colors won't wash out the pain. Keep it in the canister, keep it on the shelf, a version of us I keep for myself. In the silver highlight, in the silent negative, it is the only place where we still get to live. Latent images, waiting for the sun, counting the damage before it's begun. Don't take it to the shop, don't let it breathe. There's a comfort in the things we never receive, just a lo-fi heartbeat, trapped in the real, more honest than anything I'm trying to feel. Frame 14 was the bridge, I think the flash didn't fire. The silhouette of a dream and a waning desire. Everything's blurry when you get too close to the glass, watching the seasons and the street lights pass. There's a thumb over the corner of my favorite view, a smudge on the sky where I used to find you. Maybe the exposure was too long, the shutters we're too slow, letting in more of the world than we wanted to know. Now the chemicals are aging, the colors are shifting to gray, like the words that I meant to but never could say. If I turn the crank now, will it snap or will it slide? Where do the ghosts of the candid moments hide? I imagine the prints curled up and stained, the laughter we shared and the silence that remained. The grain is the static in the back of my head, the lo-fi hum of the things that we said. I'm keeping the box in the palm of my hand, a miniature desert, the plastic and sand. No filters, no edits, just the raw jagged edge. A leap into nothing from a high altitude ledge. I'll leave it in the drawer with the keys and the coins, at the broken junction where the memory joins. Better to wonder than to see the sharp lines of a love that was fading through the neon signs. Undeveloped, sitting in the dark, frozen flicker, a dormant spark. I'm scared of the light, scared of the grain, scared that the colors won't wash out the pain. Keep it in the canister, keep it on the shelf, a version of us I keep from myself. In the silver highlight, in the silent negative, it is the only place where we still get to live. Latent images, waiting for the sign, counting the damage before it's begun. Don't take it to the shop, don't let it breathe. There's a comfort in the things we never receive, just a lo-fi heartbeat, trapped in the real, more honest than anything I'm trying to feel. Rust stains on the iron legs, leaning against the gray. The wood is smoothed by 1,000 rains, washing years away. I remember the height of it, swinging legs that couldn't reach the floor. A kingdom made of peel and paint, and a world worth looking for. The sun used to stall right here, caught in the oak tree leaves, golden syrup dripping down, caught in our tattered sleeves. Now the shadows are longer, or maybe I've just grown tall. The silence in the playground hits harder than the autumn fall. I sit where I used to stand, palm tracing the carved out line, a nameless mark from a different soul, frozen deep in time. The air smells of damp earth in the city, waking up too fast, while this corner of the park is still breathing in the past. Don't speak too loud, the memory might just break like glass. Watching the ghost of our younger selves running through the grass. Green paint fading in the light, holding on to secrets in the middle of the night. A slow burn, a lo-fi beat, the rhythm of the gravel underneath my feet. Stay here just a minute more before I head back through the open door. It's a quiet ache, steady blue. The bench is still waiting, but where are you? Where are you? The sandbox is a desert now, no castles left to defend, just the echo of laughter that we thought would never end. I pull my jacket tighter, the wind has a sharper edge today. Funny how the things we loved are the things we leave to fray. There's a train track in the distance, a low and steady hum, counting all the miles between the person I become. I used to think this park was the edge of the no map, now it's just a tiny dot falling through the urban gap. I don't need the answers, I just need the stillness of the wood, to remember why we started and to feel the way we should. The city lights are blinking red and white against the haze, but I'm stuck in the frequency of those neon colored days. One more breath of the cedar, one more touch of the cold, writing stories on the surface that will never quite be told. Green paint fading in the light, holding on to secrets in the middle of the night. A slow burn, a lo-fi beat, the rhythm of the gravel underneath my feet. Stay here just a minute more before I head back through the open door. It's a quiet ache, stay still waiting, but where are you?